Welcome to another Scene World reveal. Today's parcel from Binary Zone. So what was inside? It's Reset 64, load 9.5, the holiday special. Here is the mixi disc that accompanies the issue. And as you can see, this was originally intended to be released around Christmas. Brilliant cartoon cover by Del Seymour with some classic Commodore 64 characters. So let's delve into the current issue before we look back at the history of Reset 64. The contents, going through all the various features, the editorial page, next page tells you what's on the mixi disc, Zapfight 2, Super Silverfish, the Bear Essentials, and Shotgun Xmas Edition, plus Mossbine 2017, Mad Run and Snowball Sunday. That's all on side 1. Side 2 we'll discuss later. Lovely advert for Maze the Mummy reviewed in this issue. On to the news from various C64 organisations. Advert for the Bear Essentials, beautiful advert. Wishlist 2017, good feature with the editorial staff talking about the things they're looking forward to, the Unknown Realms RPG, Matt Gray's Reformation, which will be getting a physical release soon, new hardware, new software. Martin Grundy's Reset Reloaded feature, going back to 1986, as the counter on the dataset tells us. Looking at some of the high profile releases. Here of course that the Amazing Sentinel was released. Then is the big review, the Bear Essentials by Graham Axton for Pond Software. Nice touch on these reviews is a link to a YouTube video by Rob Caporetto, who's also one of the reviewers in the magazine. And as you can see, it scores a massive 9 out of 10 to be a reset ripper, as you Australians say. An interview with Graham on how he created Bear. He also mentions Bonky Kong. There's that beautiful cartoon bear by Van Uertner again. Pond logo. Review of Maze the Mummy. It's a game I quite like. I just found the score display a little hard to read. Another review here now. Moonspire. This is another reset ripper. 9 out of 10 on cartridge from RGCD and digital download. My Life from Trevor Story, Ekin Volkers and Saul Cross. Scored 7 out of 10. Now a piece about Dubcart. Talking to Tim Koch of Datador and Go280, the musician behind it. It's a fascinating cartridge. You see clear perspex. The reset switch actually glows red while it's playing in time to the music, and it's hard to see in static pictures in the magazine here, but it's an amazing music visualizer, and it's interactive, so you can play with the settings and change things as you play. There's a game and a hidden remix mode. Now the original limited edition sold out. Show Plus in the UK has now licensed it for a second production run, so if you missed out on the first run, you might be able to get hold one now. And then the big feature for this issue is the Craptastic 4K competition. Reset Magazine ran this competition last year. 21 different entries. So each entry gets a little write-up explaining the game, and views from various Reset staff members. So as we get to the big names in the competition. Larger features, there's Donkey Kong, Lumberjack, Dog, and then finally the winner, Goblin. All of these titles are on side 2 of the mixer disc, which comes with the issue. Advert for My Life, Cytronic, feature from Leonard R. Roach talking about Commodore and the fact he's still used as well. Impossible Missions and Exploding Fists. This is an extract from a book talking about playing games on the C64. Friendship. A 20-year-old friendship been rekindled by Gavin Greenhalgh buying a new Commodore 64 to play. Advert for Blow the Cartridge, and then a Blow the Cartridge cartoon from Cameron Davis Gazunta. I like this one particularly. Every Jeff Minter Gamer, level 2. Ah, lovely. Level 10, ah yeah, that's the good stuff. Level 64, swear. Level 65, lovely. And then the Reset Q&A explaining it's free to download the PDF and the Reset disc, it's free to advertise. These physical editions have been a limited edition in the past, but this is professionally printed. And another great advert on the back for the Unknown Realm RPG, which was successful on Kickstarter. Just you show here on the spine here, attention to detail, Reset 64, load 9.5, 8, come on. So that's a fantastic professional printing of the limited edition, and issue 10 due soon will be printed in a similar style. So let's go back and have a look at the history of Reset 64. Have all the printed issues here. I've been a contributor over the years. As you see, it started out as quite a small fanzine. The cover picture showing some classic games. And we'll just thumb through here. Show you Cameron Davis's cartoons have been a regular feature. There's hardware news, opinion columns, reviews, and news. So that's the first issue. As you can see, just 24 pages, but a lot of fun. And that established the magazine. Kevin Tilley, Uncle K, posted on Lemon about starting a new fanzine and got lots of help. And you see these are new games, or they were new games then. You got Micro Hexagon and the Vice Squad. So issue 2 was much larger, and you see, but similar layout, similar idea, lots of great features, some news, reviews, and interviews. Issue 3, Sam Dyer's brilliant Commodore 64 visual compendium, which was funded and has now had a sequel. So, and the game advert, which is great because it helps support the games. A great feature from Vinnie Meinolfi there on hacking games. And again, these printed versions were limited, but you could download the PDF for free. Excellent colour artwork here for Commando Arcade in issue 4. Looking back at some classic games. Good fun. Issue 5, highlighted Solus. And this is advert for Rocket Ranger Reloaded from Cinemaware. And once again, we'll just have a quick flick through here to show you the quality of each issue. Colour screenshots. On to issue 6, Donkey Kong Jr. 30 years after it was originally published. It's on the Amiga compendium there from Bitmap Books. If you haven't got those books yet, I heartily recommend them. Again, news on games and other projects. Now this was a particularly special issue, issue 7, recreating the look of issue 1 of Zap 64, classic newsreel magazine, and I had a great time writing a special feature for this issue, talking to several of the original Zap writers and editors. I even used my old Professor Brian Strain character who had appeared in the pages of Commodore Force. And you can see here we see the old reviewer heads taking us back in time. On to Reset 8, which had an adventure theme. There was an adventure competition, Karen and the Tangled Tentacles. Again, we have reviews, the Reset Rewind feature where members of the team play an old game together and see what it's like. And once again, you can see the quality there. Issue 8.5 was the first special issue. This was a best of issue for the Kickstarter campaign to the story of the Commodore 64 in pixels. I was involved in the book myself. I was involved in this special issue. So this was printed with a very glossy cover for Fusion Retro books, and there were a few extra copies of that available. And then finally, Reset 9. I want to pay tribute here to Ant Stillo, the artist, who created so many great covers and so much great artwork for this, as well as being a Commodore 64 programmer now with his amazing game in the Reset competition. So that one was inspired by Rhinorama because this issue had a Houston feel, previewing Houston's new game, Hyper Sentinel. And there was Huey Games for this release. Interview with Rob and Andrew Turner. Again, each issue comes with its own Mixi disc to download, or on a physical disc if you buy the physical issue. You can see here's a feature on the RGCD competition. And back, all sorts of great articles in every issue of Reset. And we're currently looking forward to issue 10, which will be published later this year. If you're interested in Reset 9.5, there'll be extra stock available soon from the Binary Zone Retro store, but they should sell out soon. And so I hope you've enjoyed this look at not only the newest printed issue of Reset, but a brief look at the history and the previous issues.